Anyways, so next area.
Who was that?
Alright, I just took that guy out. Was he the only one left alive out here? Because I could have sworn I took out everybody out here.
I think so, yeah.
But I guess I had forgotten to kill him. Is this not how, like, people that take Metal Gear Solid really seriously, you know?
Yeah.
Do they not kill anybody?
I think so, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I feel like there's all these really cool weapons.
Right.
You know? That you just wouldn't get to use at all. Like, I've tried to minimize the amount of people I've killed, but in this base, where I'm assuming you're going to have to come back through it, it just seemed like it would be more difficult if you left everyone alive.
Right.
In every spot.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. People who play, like, who are really into Metal Gear Solid, I think are the same people who get, like, really into Dark Souls.
But I love Dark Souls.
And but I think they have, like, a lot of opinions on how you need to play the game. Oh, we did this area, by the way.
We did. Oh.
They have a lot of opinions on, like, how you need to play the game. Yeah, maybe go to that left area, do you think?
Yeah, but I think I should go...
And it's kind of like, you didn't play the game correctly.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just always like, I want to enjoy the game.
I mean, I get it. Oh my gosh.
I get it to an extent. Like, you know, if you're playing Dark Souls and let's say you summon every single possible boss in the game, I get how that could have annoyed someone, for sure.
Or you're going through to try to get specific trophies, like getting the Foxhound right.
Yeah.
But like, I understand there's a...
Yeah.
Like, there's a correct way to play for Foxhound. Mm-hmm. But is there a correct way to play just to have fun?
Well,
no.
Yeah, that's the other thing, too, is I
guess I have to go the other way, by the way. I thought I could come down here and then go left, but you have to go that way and then cut through.
Oh, okay.
And I was trying to avoid all those guys over there, but I guess I can't.
I guess my thing is just like, first of all these weapons and enemies are in the game. Mm-hmm. Like, Konami put them in here for a reason. But second of all, it's like, if you want to just play the game and have fun, it's like, play the game and have fun.
Uh-huh.
You know? I mean, I guess as long as you're not, like, cheating or something, you're like, I'm gonna hack my PlayStation and, you know, blah, 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 and then, like, you go around and be like, yeah, I beat the game. Because then I'd be like, no, you didn't. Like, you hacked your, you know, whatever it is, you know.
Right.
You hacked your console and then you're able to cheat and, you know, mod it or something. Then you didn't beat the game. But, like, I don't know. I guess to me it's just like, let the person have fun. Okay, why is this guy patrolling right here?
I don't know.
What is this patrol
seems
route?
Useless.
Alright, you, Jeff, over there, you patrol behind that random building.
Alright, got it.
Okay.
I think I can handle that. Are you sure, Jeff? This is a very important mission. No, I got it. It's like he's just the soldier that they wanted out of the way.
He's like the Make-A-Wish soldier.
Oh, no. Okay, so I was going to say that in response to what you said, there are times where someone plays something on really, really, really easy.
Yeah.
That it bums me out. Because I feel like they're not actually getting the most out of the game. But it is also their call. You know,
right.
Like, so, for example, I think Halo, I think on normal or heroic, is very doable for almost anybody who's not, like, over the age of 70 with decreased reaction time.
Yeah.
You know,
or
it's
under
like,
the age of 5.
Yeah. And if you're under the age of 5, I don't really get why your parents have you playing Halo.
Right.
Like, it's not, like, super mature, but it is kind of bloody and violent and stuff, so it's like, you know, but whatever. But for me, personally, I don't expect everyone to go play Legendary. Mm-hmm. I think that would be kind of ridiculous. But I also do think that if you're playing through the whole game on easy, you're not getting the full experience of it. Like, you're going to play Halo, but the enemy placements are different. There's less of them. You do way more damage. You take way less damage. All these things, right?
Yeah.
And I just feel like it's kind of boring. And I think that if people choose to engage in the game that way,
Who's that?
fine. Mm-hmm. I can't get through this area. There's like way too many people. We're gonna load.
Okay.
Because I'm tired of dealing with this. I just don't know how to deal with this many people here.
What if you just, like, go to the left, There's a guy in front of the car, there's that guy, and then one right around the corner. So why don't you just peek around the corner quick? Whoa, jeez! What the heck?
Let's just forget about that.
Okay. And then now snipe him. Okay.
He didn't die.
Oh, he didn't? There you go, now he went down. And then... What if you now... Okay, go to the left.
Just a second. Let's just... Let's just see what happens here.
Okay.
Because if that guy goes down, that would really help.
And then... Now, you should be able to maybe go to the left?
There is a guy here. Okay, now...
Now, if you go to the right, I mean... Or are you gonna kill this guy?
Yeah, we don't want him sticking around. Should I take him over here?
If you want to, sure.
I'm just worried about these guys.
Yeah, take him in the back alleyway. Have your way with them.
Oh, yeah. Okay, let me continue what I was saying really quick. I just think that with games, if you actively choose to, without any physical disabilities or things on your own that are making the game hard, you actively choose to tone it down to the easiest possible level, there are a lot of games that are not going to be as fun. And maybe they'll be as fun for you, but, like, I think that cutting all challenge out of your life, like any adversity, any challenge, anything, is kind of dumb. That's my personal opinion.
Yeah.
Now, that doesn't mean you have to be the Olympics. Like, you don't have to play a game. It doesn't have to be... Jill, you can turn your Xbox back on if you want to play more of your game.
Oh, okay.
You don't have to, like, make it a challenge run. You don't have to play Halo on Legendary or whatever.
Yeah.
But, me personally, if you're not having some real big reason that you're doing this. Like, for example, my dad was, like, 70. And some Halos he played on normal. And there were a few where he was like, honestly, it's just more fun for me to turn it to easy because I'm older.
Yeah.
I have a harder time with, like, the reaction timing and stuff now.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta mute that, Jilly.
Sorry.
And all of that stuff. I thought you muted it before you left.
I did, but I guess when you turn it back on, it's unmuted.
Now, but if like a 15-year-old was like a totally able-bodied 15-year-old was like, yeah, I'm gonna play every game on easy. It's your choice. I'm not gonna come after you. But I don't see how that's fun for you.
Now, if you go through the door behind you, I think you could.
What, Jill?
What if it's a totally able-bodied 15-year-old who got hit in the head too much by their parents?
Well, then you're not able-bodied. Like, if you have, like, brain damage, that is a disability.
But it's an able-bodied person, but then you also have, like, a disability.
Yeah, like, what
Well,
are we
then
talking
that doesn't
about?
count. Like,
Well, do you see what I'm saying, though? Like, there's definitely cases where I'd be like, oh, yeah, like, totally, and, like, I wouldn't judge you. Like, if you were, like... Is there a film reel here, by the way?
No film reel, however... There is a duck and a person. Frog.
Hey, I accidentally left my controller there when I was putting Minnie on me, and now I don't want to move him. Because he was sad. Yay! Me and Minnie together forever.
So, if you had, like, Down syndrome, and you were like, hey, Jay, I have Down syndrome. Also, check out this game I'm playing. Like, I'm playing Call of Duty on easy mode. I wouldn't be like, wow! How about you get it together,
Loser.
man? Hurry it up. Like, let's get the challenge run going. Yeah! But if you were like... If it was you...
Right.
And you're like, yeah, I just played it on easy. It was whatever.
But that's assuming I'm able-bodied. We all know I'm not. Whoa, someone's seen you. That person saw you.
I guess I just wouldn't understand how you had fun with it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't come after you. I wouldn't say you have to do this or that. But I also think there's a reason why it doesn't give you, like, some really awesome achievement or trophy when you play it.
Right.
Like, you know, if you play a game on, like, hard or you play it on easy, there's a reason why there's a reward for it.
Yeah.
Because it's saying, like, hey, wow, you interacted with this game in this way, this was challenging, you did it anyway, great job. You know?
Yeah.
That's just kind of my opinion.
Here's a good rule of thumb for people.
Does that sound douchey?
No.
Okay,
Yeah, it sounds douchey to me.
well, because my point isn't, like, you didn't play the game, it's just, we didn't play the game the same way.
Yeah.
You know? Like, if you're actively turning it down to, like...
The duck's, by the way, on the tank.
To the easiest possible...
No, left one.
To the easiest possible mode, and I'm playing Halo on Heroic and you're playing it on Easy, we both played through Halo, you got your achievement for beating the game, but there's a reason that I got the Heroic one, and there's a reason why the enemy placements are different, the balancing is different. You know, like, we fundamentally played partially a different game.
Yeah.
And I think as long as people who play on Easy don't try to claim otherwise, I don't care. But if I'm like, yeah, wow, that was really tough, I had a lot of fun, I beat Halo on Legendary, and someone was like, well, I beat it on Easy, that's just as good. That would be kind of where I'm like, it's not that you didn't beat the game, but, like, come on. Like...
Well, yeah, and there's a dog up here, too? And that's, I think, where I have the problem with it, is when people...
The suppressor
went
away.
Right.
I didn't know it was that low, did you?
No. When people... Well, okay, hold on. The alert's going down really fast.
Why are you guys being mean to disabled people?
I'm not
Crouch
being
underneath
mean
the
to
tank.
disabled people.
Just crouch under the tank
I
for
get
now.
it. I get that there's people who, like, that's how they can play games.
Yeah.
I'm not here to tell you that, like, you're wrong. I'm just saying that if you were going to, like, compare, I find that dumb. Now, there are some differences. They know where I am. There are some differences to this. Like, if somebody was like, oh, you played with a magic build on Dark Souls, I played with a whatever build. Like, that's not the same as turning down the difficulty or whatever.
Yeah.
To me, there's differences here.
Well, and I think that's where I have a problem with it, where, like, people start claiming equality with things. Like, I played this game on super easy, and you played this game on super hard. Yeah, we're the same. Like, to me, that's kind of like, no, you're not.
I have a comment. It is mean.
Okay.
I knew a guy in college
Okay.
who was, I am not kidding, less than 1/4 Native American.
Okay.
And he got $2,000 a month from the state of Minnesota just to be Native American.
Okay.
He was white passing, and by that I mean he looked like you.
Mm-hmm.
There was nothing native about him in terms of appearance.
Right.
That man had more privilege going through college than I did. Because we looked the same.
What does that have to do with video
And he
games?
got money.
Okay. All right.
Now listen here. Now let me point out my point.
Okay. Okay.
We got to the same end goal.
Okay.
But he had a ton of help getting there.
Okay,
He didn't have to work in college. He didn't have to do anything. In fact, if he wanted to, he said, I don't even need this degree. I'm making like, $24,000 a month. I could just go back and like chill.
Yeah.
Basically, like that's kind of where he was at. He was like, oh yeah, I'm fine.
Mm-hmm.
But we got to the same end goal in a totally different way. His was with a bunch of help.
Okay.
Mine wasn't. We both got a degree. Now, our degree is worth the same to other people. Like, if we pull out a degree, in our cocks, probably.
Right,
Mine's
yeah.
bigger, by the way.
Right.
And we pull out our degrees, and it's like, oh, I have a degree in this, I have a degree in this. They'd be the same.
Mm-hmm.
But to me, when I look at how he got there, I'm like, you had it way easier.
Yeah.
Now, does he need my respect? No.
Right.
I'm sure he doesn't give a shit. Like, he doesn't need that. But does he have my respect for it? Also, no.
Yeah.
Because he had, like, every possible helping hand in the book. He had, like, more resources to get where he was going. He had more money. He had less adversity.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he didn't deal with anything. Because we looked the exact same.
But he's dealing with problems from the 1800s, where white people were, like, exterminating.
So what's funny
natives.
is, if he was brown-skinned, I wouldn't even make this point.
Yeah.
I actually would not even go there. Because
Right.
I'd say, because I would personally say, hey, where we went to college, everyone would have been nice to you for this. Like, there were no,
Yeah.
like, anti-native supremacists in where we went to college.
Well,
like,
there might have
not
been.
openly.
There might have been
Not
when you
openly.
were there.
Yeah, true. Sure sounds like it from my comments.
Yeah, seriously.
No, but like my point is just we got to the same goal differently.
Yeah.
He doesn't need my respect for how he got to the goal, but if he asked for it, I'm not just going to be like, "Oh yeah, buddy, here you go," because it's like I know I got there taking care of my dad who was dying of cancer, working a job, still going to college full time.
Yeah.
All this stuff. And those were not choices I made. They were choices that were put on me.
Mm-hmm.
I had to do those things. Now, when it comes to, like, gaming or any, like, sports or anything, those are all much lower stakes things. Like, they're not, like, high stakes dealing with hardcore adversity. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying whenever you get to a goal and somebody had it way easier getting to the end goal, yes, they got to the end goal, but the people who had it way harder are not going to sit there and clap for them.
Right.
They're just not going to.
Yeah.
And that's how I feel about all these things, is just, if you're telling me you had fun and things like that, that's great. I'm not here to tell you how to have fun.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're here, like, trying to compare, and I'm telling you something I did that, like, mattered to me and was really difficult, I can't turn. And you're, like, sitting here like, oh, well, I did this, and this is just as good, and, like, why'd you waste your time doing that? Because I've even heard people say that, like, oh, why'd you waste your time playing it on, like, heroic? I did it on easy. It was a breeze.
Yeah.
That's something I saw with Silent Hill F. I played through it on every difficulty mode. The hardest difficulty mode, the middle mode, and the easiest. And the easiest was literally one of the easiest things I've ever experienced in my life.
Right.
Like, at the end of the game, I had so many spare health packs and stuff. At the end of the game on hard mode, I had, like, 2 items, and I was, like,
You're scraping by.
I had, like, the Great Depression Silent Hill experience on the hardest mode. And so when, like, if somebody... And I did see people, like, reviewing the game who just played it on the easiest mode, and they're like, I didn't really like the combat, or they just played the first ending, which is, like, probably the least canon ending. It's just, like, the first run-through ending that everyone gets.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, I didn't really like the ending of the story. I didn't like it. Like, I saw a YouTuber on Twitter being, and this is somebody I've interacted with before, who last time I mentioned interacting with him got, like, really fucking butthurt and sent me a bunch of DMs, like, angry about it, even though I didn't say his name at all. So I'm gonna, like, keep it very vague here.
Okay.
You know who I'm talking about.
I do,
right?
yeah.
And I remember you looked at those messages and you're like, what a fucking psycho. Anyways, this person, like, did a whole, like, breakdown of the game, and they were like, I didn't like the story, and I didn't like this, and I didn't like that, and it's like, okay. And then I find out they, like, played through it one time and didn't try any of the other endings. They didn't, like, interact with a bunch of the game. It's
What
like,
difficulty?
I think normal.
Okay.
From what they said.
Okay.
I believe
No, it
normal.
was story. They did story.
I don't know if they did story.
No, I'm pretty sure it was story from what I saw on Twitter.
Okay, so whatever they did, I'll just believe Jill. It was kind of to me like, I don't, personally, I'm not going to take that review as seriously. You can have it. I'm not going to take it from you. But I'm not going to take your review as seriously as, like, somebody who played 5 endings and really interacted with this game.
Yeah.
The same way I'm not going to take the critique of Connor in Assassin's Creed had no character development as seriously from somebody who didn't play any of the side content in AC3 as somebody who did. I'm just not going to take your opinion as seriously. You know? Like, I'm saying, like, does this make sense? It's like, it's the same type of thing. Like, you're interacting with the medium.
Yeah.
You're interacting with it differently. But if you're trying to claim, like, oh, and this is why this is the truth, it's like, okay, but you
How'd they hear that?
You didn't interact with a bunch of the game. Like, what do you want me to do with your information here?
Yeah. Well, and that's why,
That was a nice voice crack.
that was a nice voice crack.
I feel like I just sound like an asshole here. I feel like this
I-
whole last part I've just sounded like a dick. I talked about the person who went through college who experienced no adversity compared to me.
Well, that part, I was just like, did you
I
just
think
randomly get off topic? Like,
No, it
I want
had
to
a
switch
point.
over to Native Americans now.
It had a point.
Yeah,
This
I
dude
get
was
that.
white.
American.
He was white.
Yeah,
He's
right.
a white guy.
Yeah. Right.
You have to admit, if
No,
you and
I agree.
If you and I,
I
were going
agree.
to the same college and
Yeah.
I was getting $2,000 a month to be white,
Right.
and
Yeah.
you weren't,
Right.
wouldn't you be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I'd be a little
What-
angry.
Why?
Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, and that's how I feel. if, like, I play this game and I get all the film reels and stuff, and then someone comments, what a waste of time, you're an idiot. I played it on normal and it was way more whatever.
Yeah.
It's like, and I do see comments
well, and
like
that's
that.
and that's my problem with all this stuff.
It's comparative.
Is when people try to, like, compare things and then, like, try to, you know, like, they try to, like, give, like, definitive opinions of stuff. And I'm like, okay, I lost your suppressor. And to me, I'm kind of like, you can have opinions. Like, I'm not going to, like, take away your First Amendment rights or something on it. But I might, actually, but it's kind of like, don't talk to me like we have the same experience. You know, that's my problem, is we don't.
Right.
You know? Like, again, if I play Dark Souls 1, and let's say I play the game and I don't summon at all, and I play through the whole game and I'm like, yeah, that was a really good, fun experience, and then you come along and you summon for every single boss fight, like everyone, not even like side bosses, and you're like, yeah, that game wasn't really that hard. To me, it's like, you didn't play the game the way I did.
Right, you did play the game, but not the same way.
Exactly. Like, yeah, sure, maybe you experienced it, but you didn't experience the game, like, actually fully. So now I'm gonna look at you and go, we don't have the same opinion. Like, right. Your opinion is like, well, the game wasn't really that hard. And my opinion was like, geez, that was like the hardest thing I've ever played. And I guess if I was like a reviewer or like someone on the sidelines or something, I was listening to the reviews, I'd take the opinions of the person who actually played the full game more seriously.
Yeah.
Because they experienced everything. They actually tried and figured out how to beat Ornstein and Smo and all these bosses. Whereas the person who just summoned just basically sat in the corner and watched as like a level 9 trillion person came by and killed them.
Right.
And they're like, yeah, that wasn't really that hard of a fight. And it's like, well, you didn't do it, you know?
Not in the same way, yeah.
Also, go back, by the way. I think you might...
I will. I want to move this guy.
So that's kind of the thing, is like... I think if people were just talking about it and, like, you know, maybe discussing, like, yeah, I really liked Ornstein and Smo's, I don't know, look or whatever you want to call it.
And the boss theme.
And stuff
really
like
cool,
that was cool. That's fine.
More.
Like, you know, you went through the boss fight, you experienced it, but then don't come to the conversation and act like you're of the same caliber. You know, like
that sounded douchey.
It did, but it's true. Like, okay. It's kind of like, you know, like...
But, to me, where I find it a little annoying is when people go and they impose...
You see it there?
Yeah, they impose, like, 500 personally self-imposed challenges on it that are not, like, in the game.
Yeah.
So, and what I mean by that is, like, this is where it does become douchey to me, personally, is when someone will be like, yeah, I played Kingdom Hearts 3. Yeah, but did you play it on, you know, critical mode with the no leveling up challenge run, using only the Kingdom Key, no accessories?
Right.
And it's like, none of this is like an official, like, difficulty or anything. It's just you
deciding
you
to
added to it. And, like, that's fine. And that's fine. And maybe this is how some people feel about, like, the official difficulties, too. I don't know. But for me, when it's, like, those... like, just arbitrarily added in, you did it yourself entirely things.
Right.
Then I'm kind of like, but that was you. That was all you. That wasn't even the game asking you to do that. That was just you.
Right. Yeah, see, and that's my other problem, too, is that's the reason why I hate challenge runs so much, is most of the time challenge runs are things that have nothing to do with the game. It's just something that someone decided to do. And then they act like they're, like, super big and, like, I was better than you because I made up this challenge run and I did it this way. And I'm like,
that's
great.
Probably how we sound over the difficulty thing.
Well, and but it's like now I'm like, okay, but now you're just sounding like a douchebag.
Right, and that's my thing is, I'm not saying I'm better than anyone for doing it on hard. It's just if somebody came to me and did it on easy and then they're comparing, I'm going to get kind of annoyed.
Right.
Because it's like, well, but this was different, you know? And I think that with the challenge run thing, you're choosing that entirely on your own.
Right.
No one put that on you. There's probably not achievements for it or anything.
Especially if it's something that...
I guess there's nothing over here.
Especially if it's something that has nothing to do with, like, the game. Like, a challenge run for this game, for example, would be complete the game without killing anyone.
With the fox sound.
Yeah, but that's actually a legitimate thing. Like, in-game, you get an in-game achievement and also a regular trophy and stuff, you know? So, like, that is a challenge run. but it's something that the developers and everything even intended for people to try out. Also, with the magnitude of, like, those exploding, you would die.
The tires?
Yeah, if those exploded while you were standing right there.
Well, I wasn't trying to explode them, I was just trying to pop it.
Right. So, like, that's an example of a challenge run that I am okay with. Like, if someone said, yeah, I got the Foxhound ending.
With inspiration.
You know, at that point, I'd be like, cool, congrats, that's awesome.
Well, actually, even there are things, too, where if somebody said, I did this on this game, like, I played the whole thing with the pistol, I'd be like, wow, that's really cool.
Yeah.
But if they were like, wow, you didn't? That's where I'm kind of like, okay.
Yeah, that's when we start having problems with
I don't do that with difficulty.
Right.
I genuinely do not do that. It's just if somebody starts telling me...
Like, throwing in your face
like, what
stuff.
they did, and comparing, then I will be annoyed.
Right.
Let's blow this place up, by the way.
Okay.
Do we need TNT, right?
Yeah, you need TNT.
It's dynamite.
TNT.
Her pussy is tight. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I hope that makes sense, because that's why Native Americans shouldn't get money.
Right.
Oh, wait, sorry. Is that not what we're...
That might be what you're talking about, but, like, that was your whole point. Do you need more than one?
I don't know. I like to do extra. Got it.
And then screw, like, Bob's locker. That was right there, too. Like, you place it right on his locker.
Who's Bob?
The person who owns this locker.
Does it say his name?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's just, that was just me adding to the game.
Yeah, well, that was your challenge run.
I make it up like a challenge run here.
Your challenge run was screw with Bob. Let's see here. Let's watch this.
Okay. Nice. Is that done now?
I think so. I like how I did it 3 times. I don't know, it was funny.
Okay.
I guess it wasn't to you.
Nice, you got that.
You know what would be really a cool feature that I would do? Is, like, let's say that there was bread and cheese in here, and then, like, you don't pick it up and you put the bombs down, you come back, you get grilled cheese. What do you think?
That'd be stupid, but that'd be hilarious.
Okay, you gotta admit, that's a very Kojima thing.
It would be, yeah.
Also, every Down syndrome player would be so happy. Dude, Down syndrome people love grilled cheese.
Wait, who told you that? Shane Gillis?
To get into the area where Sokolov is imprisoned...
Yeah, I need to pee so badly.
Okay.
You could run through some of these, but I need to go to the bathroom.
The security in the West Wing where Sokolov...
Doesn't this outfit look like it would be decent camouflage here?
Yes.
But it's like minus 30%. I don't understand.
That's weird.
Okay, I am back. Oh, yeah. I have returned.
Also, Osa, I need your help on a couple things on the map. First off, it says there's a second floor.
Okay.
Secondly, I need to know if there's any of these buildings I need to go in to not miss any frogs or anything that other than that torture room I went in.
We have gotten everything in this game.
In the game?
Or, I mean...
We're done? Wow.
In this area.
Alright, guys, to the dashboard. We finished it up.
The next area is just this thing.
Okay,
like,
so
that's an area
So
right
we
there.
don't need to go in any other little buildings or anything?
No. No, we've gotten everything as we've gone through.
Okay, so I tried to go into that building,
Okay.
actually over here,
Okay.
and the door was completely locked.
Oh.
So I think we might have to go around again. See?
Oh. Well, how do we get in there, then?
I think we might have to go around it. Like, I think we might have to go over to that yellow dot.
Oh, how do we get in there?
I think this way. With, like, extra rolling.
Okay. Hey, while we're on the subject of complaining about people, one other type of people... Well, one other type of people that I hate. I, like, actively want to beat these people up.
Do they... Wait a minute.
Okay.
Do they look like this?
No, they do not. No.
Okay.
And I don't know why you'd go there, actually.
Well, because I was making sure
racist.
that you weren't going to get in trouble.
No. One of the type of people that I hate is when you see online, like, people are talking about something, and anyone makes any sort of claim of any kind. It doesn't matter what it is. Any sort of any claim, and no
like
one...
turning the frogs gay.
Yeah. And no one has any rebuttal to this. Their only rebuttal is just, source? Like, I'm like... I want to beat you up.
And I might.
Like, can we just, like, can we talk about something? You know what I mean? Like, It's like if someone makes a claim about something, and let's say it's false, well then show them. Explain it to them why they're false. Don't just be like, source? Got him!
I think if
Like,
you're
you look
asking...
like a fool.
I think if you're asking, like, well, where did you get that information from, it's one thing.
Yeah.
But I think when you say it with the source meme...
Yeah.
That is where it's
You look
kind of
like a Reddit moderator and a loser.
Right.
Like, I'm just going to be honest here. You look like an absolute loser.
Thank you for being honest.
Yeah, I'm being honest. I don't know. It pisses me off so much. And we've gotten to this world now where, like, no one wants to have any conversations of any kind, because as soon as they're challenged on anything, everyone's just like, source? Source? Where's your source?
Every time you say source, I'm thinking of the comic book shop in Minnesota. Could you tell me if there is a phone
let's see what we got here.
We're on floor 1 of Groznygrad.
There is no film reel here.
Yes!
There is a duck, however.
Well, yeah, there will be a duck and frog. We'll take care of them in a minute. Wait,
and this frog is turning gay.
Oh, look at that.
That's not the guy, though. He doesn't have Raiden. Wait. He doesn't have Raiden hair. Look to your left. Someone over there. That's also not the guy.
Who was that?
What in the world? How's this guy not going down? He's taking like 15 shots to the face.
Now he went down.
Okay.
Alright, we got him.
What? There's another guy here?
That was Rykov.
Oh.
Oh,
What?
Snake, that door can't be opened by normal means. Apparently, it operates by responding to a specific radio frequency. If you want to know the key frequency, why don't you try asking someone nearby?
Why would that be a thing?
How do we wake this guy?
You probably have to hold someone up.
Yeah, we should wake this guy up and do it to him.
Okay. All
What?
right. We're gonna do it to him?
Yeah, we're gonna do
You're
him.
gonna get freaky with him? How do you wake him up?
I don't know, but apparently here's the bathroom.
Okay.
I didn't even know there was a door over here. This building reminds me a lot of the Big Shell.
Kinda does,
Whoa,
actually.
there's a guy over there.
Are you gonna hold him up?
I think I'm gonna try to, but we need to get this guy through here. I actually keep dropping him. Panicked. Uh-oh.
I often panic whenever I'm dragging a body into a bathroom and someone's about to see me.
I'm usually pretty good about it.
I'm not, actually. I haven't mastered the art yet, but I will work on it. Now, maybe pull out a knife and kill him.
I don't know if we need to.
But he's gonna wake up.
Yeah, but we're gonna be Rykov by the time he wakes up.
Are you sure about that?
I'm actually not, but we're gonna see.
Okay. I was like, do you know us?
We're just gonna see. I'm trying not to kill everybody because it's gonna make a boss mission way longer.
Okay.
And I've already killed quite a few people in this area.
I mean, personally, I like really long boss missions, so I'd be okay with it.
Where is this guy?
I think he went around to the left, didn't he? Yeah, there he is, there he is. There's Rykov! That's Rykov! That's him! What, are you going to hold him up?